My car finally fucking turned off, so I can't even put the windows down, nigga. Hell no. It's too hot, nigga. Yo, this the funny thing, right? I'm gonna talk about every experience I have. I'm gonna just talk about it. So, I'm pretty sure my car, that happened last night. I think it happened last night, but I was just so like upset last night that I just went to sleep. Nigga, windows up and everything, couldn't even breathe. I don't give a fuck, right? And I woke up and I'm like, all right, fuck. So I'm like, I need to charge my phone, right? There was a time where I was here and I went to a hotel to charge my phone, so I kind of just was like, I'm gonna do the same thing, because when I went in Target, the only outlet that I saw was in the bathroom. And I'm like, nigga, that's crazy. I'm not about to sit in the men's bathroom for I don't know how long to charge my phone. That shit is out. So I walked to this hotel that's like a block away, maybe like a block or two. Yeah, more like 2 blocks away. And I go to charge my phone, and I walk in, I ask them, like, oh, can I charge my phone in here? They're like, oh, no, like, are you a guest here? And I was like, all right, right? I just was kind of like some alright shit, because, like, the first hotel I went to that time was, like, they was cool about it. Them niggas did not give a fuck. They was like, yeah, go charge your phone. It's an outlet right there. They was like, nah, like, if you're not a guest here type shit. And I was like, you know what? I ain't even on no getting mad type time. It is what it is. I kept it pushing. And, when I walked to this hotel, I saw on the back of a car, it was the first car in the parking lot. Like in the first park, First parking type shit. It said, faith can move mountains. And that shit resonated. And I was like, you know what I'm saying? You know when you're in that point, you kind of ticked off. You like, man, what the fuck that is? Like, I feel it resonate, but I'm like, that's cool, but like, faith in what, nigga? Like, what is, I don't get it. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I just kept it pushing. And so, hey, there go a bird right there. Oh, you can't even see. I guess you can see it smalling on this, right? And so I go, she's like, oh yeah, the KFC next door. And mind you, I'm the type of nigga that I don't look into these type of things. I just keep it moving. So I go to the KFC, and a part of me is like, why the fuck would KFC be open this early? I never heard of KFC having breakfast. Lo and behold, I pull on the door, it don't work. So I go, and I walk back to the Target. And mind you, the whole time that I was like going there was this song playing in my head. And I know this song plays from a time where I was very much out of alignment. And I'm like, no, something's fucking wrong. So I go to my intuition, and I'm like, am I even supposed to go to this hotel? And it's like, no. And I'm like, oh my God. So I go back, and I'm like, all right, there's another hotel, but that's nicer. And then I'm like, wait. Let me just ask my intuition, where do I go? It was like, go to Target. I was like, oh my God. I was like, I know you're not about to have me in the bathroom charging my fucking phone, dog. I go into Target, and then I go in, and I'm like, I'm going to ask them, like, do they have an outlet that I can just charge my phone? So there's 2 people I see. There's this woman to the right. She looks younger. I guess she looks kind of Asian. And, she's still older, but she looked, I don't know. I'm not going to say what her age might have been. I'm not going to even guess. So I'm like, I'm going to ask her. And so, because I looked at the lady on the left, I was like, I am not fucking asking that nigga. Like, that nigga just looked like, and it's funny. So I'm on the line, and for some reason, mind you, I'm not the only nigga on the line. It's like 3 niggas on the line. And for some reason, the lady looks at me. The lady on the left, she looks at me, and she goes, mind you, I got a weird feeling at my intuition before I even did this. When I said I'm not going to ask her, and I'm realizing now that I've been a little unstable, and my intuition was basically saying, like, you don't need to be thinking that way. It was basically saying me and my thoughts and my perception of this lady were wrong. This same lady says to me, no, what happened before this? Something happened before this. When I walked in Target, I was somewhere. Was it? No, when I walked in Target, there was someone talking to this lady. And the last thing they said before they walked out the door, they was like, sometimes you just got to go with the flow. And it resonated with me. So I'm like, faith moves mountains. You got to go with the flow. I'm like, what the fuck going on? So I'm like, all right. And then that's when it happened. I looked at the lady. I'm like, I am not fucking asking her. I realized now my intuition was responding to my own thoughts, my own misconceptions of people and whatever. So I'm standing on the line, and the lady looks at me, and she's like, oh, did you need help with something? And I guess she looked at my hands because I ain't have no bags or nothing. You know what I'm saying? it seemed like she kind of checked me out and was like, "Do you need help with something?" I didn't have bags like to return anything, so I go up to her, and my energy kind of just like thrusts me forward and kind of just throws me into the flow of fucking talking to her. And I'm like, yeah, do you guys have an outlet where I could charge my phone? And she's like, oh yeah, there's one right there. It's literally right when you walk in the door. It's like literally right at the like sliding door shit. And she's like, oh, and she looks at my like charger. She's like, oh no, like that's not gonna work. And then she sees I have the box for it in my hand. She's like, oh no, that's perfect. You got it. Yeah, it's a charger right there. And I just sat in Target for I don't know how long to just charge my phone. I got it to 50%. Right, I got a new phone, so my charge actually lasts now. And it doesn't take forever to charge, but I just got it to 50%. That's what resonated. I was gonna sit there on the floor for however long it gets to 100, but that's what resonated. So I actually, while I was sitting there, I was like, you know what, let me just hit up AAA just so I can at least get my car on, right? And so I do that. So I gotta wait an hour for AAA. And the thing is, it's not like I can go get gas, nigga. Like, they just gonna give me a little gas, I can turn my car on, and they gonna fucking leave type shit. But I don't know what the fuck else, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what else I'ma fucking do from there. Yeah, right? So, now when I was in Target, like, there was something that was sitting with me, like, weird, because my intuition basically showed me something to do 2 days ago. And then I was doing it. Like, I was preparing for it. I wrote this thing out of just being honest with how I felt and what was going on. And it was like, it basically was like some, like, I'm reaching out for help type shit. But it was on some, like, right, the story of what I'm experiencing right now is I can't really go back to, like, you know, being around my parents, asking them for help and da-da-da-da-da, because it doesn't resonate. Like, my soul, my spirit is literally like, you can't go back to that shit, bro. You can't do it. Nigga, half the shit, if I could talk about everything I've been experiencing since I went on this spiritual journey, niggas wouldn't believe me, bro. Right? But it's like, you can't go back to that shit. So even if I try and, like, figure out what's my mom's, like, CVC, like, I kind of remember that shit and I want to try it. It's like, no, you can't go back, because that energy was filling my root chakra and it was blocking me from healing that shit, right? And so I'm sitting with this and I'm like, why the fuck at the last second did that shit stop me from reaching out to this person, right? Like, I was kind of pissed because it was like, yo, why the fuck would it do that? Like, you know what I'm saying? And a part of me is like, maybe I wouldn't be this mad if I wasn't sitting here feeling stranded and sitting in the Target parking lot charging my phone. Like, if I were somewhere and I was okay, I wouldn't give a fuck. But that's not the case. And I'm like, I kind of Google it, right? Because sometimes I just need another thought. I need another thought that sparks the thought or the answer in me. And I'm like, my intuition, why the fuck would this shit last second, like, say some shit like this? And then it triggers something that I already knew, right? And here's why I like being able to do that, go to the internet. Because sometimes you're dealing, nigga, even all the fucking meditation sessions I had yesterday, like, do you know how much that shit is to track and follow and experience and do all this shit? It's a lot of shit. So sometimes that just helps me, like, remember, oh yeah, I can go do this. I do have this gift and ability. I can use this gift and ability and do this and other. So I do that, and it's like sometimes there's more information. I'm like, why do I still feel this way? It felt like I was like, damn, I should have did that. But it's coming from this feeling that's just inkling. Like, it's just sitting there and holding on. And then it said it was like, sometimes there's more information that needs to be processed. And I'm like, yo, that is absolutely what the fuck it is. That's always what that shit is. When there's a feeling that is still holding you like that and you haven't been able to just let it go, even though you're not even focused on it, means there's more information that needs to be processed. And it reminded me, and I was like, oh my God, thank God. So I sat with it. And I immediately felt where it was in my body. It was in my root chakra, right? It was in my root. So then I'm like, okay, well, what the fuck does that mean? But then my phone hit 50%, and then my intuition was like, all right, you need to get out of the store. I'm like, okay. I went and thanked the lady, too. I was like, thank you. She was like, oh, no problem. She's like, you know, she even made joke with me. I thought you was going to hang out with us a little longer for a little while. And, you know, me being awkward, I didn't know how to respond. So I just smiled, laughed, and just, you know, left. Just kept it as positive as possible. I need to work on my social skills, but whatever. So now I'm here, right? So then, actually, before, as I'm walking here, I see on my phone, because I'm checking the AAA shit, they gonna take an hour and shit, right? checking my phone, and I actually got a message from my mom. Mind you, I have not been answering nobody. I'm not answering my parents. I'm not answering nothing, because you got to understand, from a spiritual perspective, you got to get clean, free, away from this fucking energy. You have to. It doesn't matter what you have to do. Turn the shit off, anything, nigga. The fuck? It's that serious. It might just be that serious for me because of how sensitive I am, but I don't have a choice, nigga. Right? So then she says to me, right, mind you, I was in my head already, like, when I was gonna text this person and ask them for assistance, I'm like, they say, yeah, I'm driving all the way to fucking Jersey, nigga. Like, that was like my thing. Like, that's kind of the information that popped up. I'm surprised I can even say that out loud, right? Just because I'm like, I can't do this parking lot shit no more, and I'm like, maybe Jersey, I could do this, that, and the other, whatever. Nigga, I just got a text from my, hold on, is something off? Hold on, something is, it's alright, nigga, relax. I literally got a text from my mom saying her and my dad, damn, nigga, can I not say this? What the fuck is this? I hate when this fucking happens, bro. Is this my energy? Is this my energy, or is this the energy from that fucking text message? Am I supposed to be talking about this? Is there something missing? Don't focus. Hold on. Alright, but why is it lighting up like this? I'm gonna go forward and I'm gonna see what happens, because I don't understand that. I got a message from my mom. Do this shit all slow so I can find where this fucking feeling is at. Oh, I see. It's not me. It's not my energy. It's because I'm putting my focus on her right now. I'm pulling her energy in. Oh, there we go. I'm like, what the fuck am I feeling? Right? I got a message. So should I, like, dilute the shit? Oh, that's exactly what I should do. I got a message from a female parent. I got a message from a female parent, and it said that the female and male parent are going to away from the house that's here. That's the best way I can word it. They're going away from the house. Oh, damn, my fucking leg. You know what's crazy too? I'm gonna talk about this, and I'm gonna jump back into what I'm saying. From being in my car the last 4 days, nigga, I feel fucking ridiculous, like physically, all type of shit, right? And obviously, you would assume you would feel that way, but you would assume you'd feel that way from sleeping in your car regardless, right? Like, and what I mean by that is, before, I could drive to the beach, I could drive to the park, I could drive into these nature places, and I could go get Chipotle, I could move around still. I just didn't have, I had to go to the Walmart parking lot at night and sleep there. But I was absolutely fine, right? But it's because I haven't been walking, I haven't been being in nature, that I'm like, oh, my body's kind of feeling on some other shit right now. So let me relax. Oh, going back. And it's not that bad, actually. Oh, I got a drink left. Let's go. Right? So a part of me is kind of like, this is kind of aligning a little too well, because I would have been hot if I went to Jersey. I don't think I would have went to that specific place. Did I just get a message? Thank you for using your AA's on track. Right? And so what the fuck? Oh, right. And so it kind of made me think, all right, the faith can move mountains, this and the other. So a part of me right now is like, if these niggas is leaving the house, I'm like, this is low key, like, I could go there, but I'm not. I'm kind of like, does that not count as going backwards? Right? Does that not count as going backwards? That confuses me. Right? Because I also think, when I saw that message, right, I tried to look away. I was like, I don't even want to see it. Right? Because the second you're looking at it, you're already taking in their energy. Right? So I was like, I'm not about to fucking look at this shit. My intuition was like, calm the fuck down, you need to look at it. And when I saw that they were leaving, I was like, okay, this is why my intuition wanted me to look at this. And I'm like, maybe this is also why at the last second my intuition told me not to send that message to the person. Right? What if that's why? Because I also was saying, like, because my thing was, I basically was going to ask them for gas money, right? And I was going to use that gas money. I didn't even have anywhere to go, right? I thought about that afterwards. I was like, nigga, I'm asking for gas money. Where the fuck was I going to go with this? Because I'm not going back to my house. Like, I can't do that. I literally can't, bro. My spiritual awareness, life is on the line. I can't do that. If I go back to the house and those people are there, it's over. The journey ends and I can't do that. I can't, bro. I've done that before and I was fucking miserable, bro. I don't care what it costs, what it takes. I have to do this, right? And people might not understand that. Well, then you ain't on no spiritual journey and you don't have my exact, unique, specific experience, right? So a part of me is just kind of like, all right, if they leave in the house, then the house, right, their energy is going to be there. But because it's just me, it should be way clearer where I'm not, like, affected to the degree. But a part of me is on some, like, can I actually trust this? Do I actually go back to the house? Right? That's the part that's getting me. Does that count as going backwards? You would think it does. Right? I don't understand what I'm supposed to get from this. I didn't sit with this long enough. One more time. It's 9:30. Yeah, I would be able to shower, eat, all everything. But I'm not sure. I need to sit with this. All right. No. The energy that I literally just cleared out yesterday with my ankles, I could already feel it going back to that fucking... Not going back, but I could feel the type of energy that's there and how it would affect me. So what the fuck? I don't know then. I don't know, man. So... I don't know what the fuck I need to look at that for. And it's crazy because it's like the second I took my phone off Do Not Disturb, that shit popped up. The second I took it off Do Not Disturb. Nah, bruh. I don't trust that shit. I'm gonna have to figure out something, but I don't trust that shit. I'm just not. No. Oh, damn. See, I already had in my head, like, oh, that's something. Nope, it doesn't even resonate. All right, so I'm just going to sit with that. Why did I need to see that? I think I know what this is now. I think I know exactly what this is now. I have a theory on this already. Can I speak on this? I think there's going to be an energy shift when my parents go. When my parents go up there. Alright, now I just need to sit with whatever energy oh my god, my fucking leg. I need to sit with whatever energy that I felt. That shit was like pulling me. Alright. Oh, I gotta do it on camera, nigga. Damn, alright, I'm gonna at least get that last. I believe I have a last drink left. I know I have a last drink left. This is the first time in a long time. Damn. It's hot as fuck. Thank God I bought a new phone, bro. I would not be able to be here at all if I hadn't bought no new phone. It's one of these bags. gold. And it's the honey one. It's the honey one. Alright, so, right? Let's see what this on camera. Fucking right. Faith can move mountains. This is me. I'm trusting my intuition to a degree that is on some other shit. Maybe that's what the fuck it is. Oh my god, this curve is so fucking low. It's the first time in a long time. It's the first time in a long. Well. Alright. Can I speak on the theory? No. Alright, so let me sit with this energy. Right? What did, Hey, look at her. Oh, am I doing too much? Whatever. Oh yeah, I'm sitting with this energy. Is this something I had? Okay. Okay, my theory was right. Salty me. Damn, nigga. Fucking. I hope I didn't kill that shit. Unless it was a mosquito. If it was a mosquito, I don't give a fuck. Right? What was that saying? Do I need to show that in? Nope. Alright, I know exactly what it is. Do I speak of it? Fuck it, nigga. That shit, you know what it was? A lot of my parents, like, they would hold a power over me and my sister when it was like, how can I word this? And I'm not saying it's consciously, right? It might be, it might not be, I don't care. Subconsciously, parents get good energy from feeling like their children need them. The problem with this is it becomes out of balance where your parents are basically like, how can I word this? Like, I don't know how I could word. The best way I could word it is like it puts your root chakra out of balance because you're basically constantly relying on them for survival, right? Now, the thing with this is like, oh, most people say, oh, well, why don't you leave and get a job? Bitch, do you see why I can't leave? Because I'm fucking insanely sensitive. I've tried to get jobs. I've tried to do the physical shit. It doesn't fucking work, right? Now, I don't want to get too caught in that because that was there. Now, what was the thing with this? What I saw basically was me constantly going back to my parents and getting money from them, and them being my supporters and providers and da-da-da-da-da. But it's showing in my root chakra that was out of balance. And it basically was like stopping me from asking anyone else for help, which is fucking insane. But that to me is what it seems to be showing. Like there was an energy there that was like it almost felt like, no, he's going to someone else for assistance. Right? Like that's what the energy was like. That's what it was like giving off to me. Like, no, he's going to someone else for assistance. He's not going to be feeding us energy and power anymore. Like that to me, mind you, this is subconscious. I don't think niggas is actually thinking like that, but that's the type of energy it's giving off. So it makes me think, was I truly supposed to send that? Right? Because it makes me like, should I have just... I can't say I should have just did it. My intuition literally was like, dead stop no at the last second. I think it was meant to show me this. And I was right. I had already said this. It's like their energy has been filling my root chakra, which means I'm not in alignment with myself. My own energy needs to fill my root chakra. And you would think all that means like, you know, I got to support myself and get a job, da-da-da-da. Sometimes it means that, let's say, and we're going to use my example, right? So let's say I got the higher 6 chakras all in alignment, right? Because my shit backwards, which means I constantly need to be connected spiritually to actually be able to operate. Wow, yeah, that is exactly what it is. Probably the first time I said that out loud or publicly or whatever. Where was I going with this? Right. Sometimes alignment for that root chakra, it doesn't necessarily mean get a job or have, you know, this income where you work here. Sometimes it means, okay, so for us to heal, for us to help heal, when I say us, I mean my angels, my ancestors, my higher self, intuition, all this nature. For you to heal this root chakra, you need to go be around this person. You need to be in contact with this person, or you need to be around this person, because they have the specific type of energy that you need so you can co-heal, or you can whatever. You know what I'm saying? It might give you specific instructions on how to heal your root chakra. I wasn't going to find this unless I got in my own energy, which led to me being here. You see what I'm saying? It's not always about, oh yeah, go get a job, da, 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 da. I don't know one nigga that has had a job and has stayed spiritually connected. None of them. Everyone in my family that I've known, is it because I'm pulling too much of their energy? Them niggas is not spiritually aligned, bruh. Do I keep going? The other side is none of these niggas have had the type of condition that I've had to grow up with. So it's easy to say, oh, you know, go do this, or, you know, I wish I didn't have to work all there. It's stupid shit, nigga. You clearly can't see the scope of the situation, right? So it's like, right, I'm gonna listen to the instructions to heal my root chakra, right? And it's like the same thing. It's like a story Miriam Hassan talked about. I recall her saying a story, and it's funny because I heard the story when I came here, nigga. But that was like last year, I think. It was sometime before. That's all that fucking matters, right? And so, she talked about how, like, if you do certain things, like your spirit, your intuition, like, will block that shit. Like your higher self, your ancestors will block that shit. They'll block that path. They just always do that. And she was like, she tried to go get a job, and she fired them. If I remember this correctly, she had got a job, and like either somebody did her dirty. Oh no, I'm thinking of two different people. She was like, I'm thinking of two different people. I'm thinking of her, and I'm thinking of a guest she had on her show called, I think it's Hey Fran. I guess I'll do both. So the Miriam Haslam